What's going on? All the gorgeous people of the gorgeous galaxy. It's Gorgina Gorge. We back with another video. Gang. If you are not a part of the Gorge gang, what are you doing? Why are you here? You want to get beat up? We beat people up that don't get a part of the gang. So let me tell you how you join. Subscribe to this channel. Ding. Like this video. Ding. And leave a comment down below. I love comments. Like, talk to me, please. Who else gonna do that? My children, they don't talk that well. So leave a comment down below. If you don't know what to comment, I will help you out. I just want you to talk to me. I just want you to talk to me. Tell me I'm gorgeous, because duh. Alright, so today's video, got my Virgo shirt on, cause I'm feeling astrological, astrological today. So, this is my third astrology video. Please be welcome to go check out the other two. They will be linked down below. I love astrology. I love horoscopes. I love knowing what sign people are. Tell me what your sign is down below. Yes, I will look at you differently depending on what it is. That's just how I am. But, you know, I love all people regardless of what your sign is. But I just feel like signs, they give a sign. Like, they tell you a lot about a person without you actually having to get to know them. Or if you already know them, when you know someone's sign, it's like certain things you realize about them make even more sense. It's like, oh, very that is given. Okay, because I understand. So I believe in the signs. I will forever believe in the signs. And yes, I am a Virgo. I'm a Virgo sun, and I am a Virgo moon, and I am a Scorpio rising. Yes, Virgo, Scorpio. So y'all already know I'm crazy. Today's video is another astrology video. We've already talked about how I basically feel about all the signs. I talked about what signs other signs should date. So we're gonna bring that back a bit, blend it together. And today I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about the signs that I've dated and things I've noticed about dating these signs. And yeah, we might be a little mean, we might be a little nice. Stay tuned to see if your sign is mentioned. I probably should keep some notes down because, okay, here's the thing. I said this so many times, but you know, this might be someone's first video. And if it is, hi, welcome to my channel. Hi, did you subscribe? So, yeah, but I've only had 2 boyfriends. And if we're being even more technical, I've only had 1, which is the relationship I'm in right now. So, you know, I haven't done a lot of dating, but I've talked to a lot of guys, and I've honestly talked to so many guys that I don't even know all their signs because I don't care. I didn't remember. I couldn't even bring up their names. Some dudes that I've talked to, I don't even really know what they look like because it never even really got past like a texting or social media DM type of conversation. So all those people are irrelevant and will not be counted in this video because I don't know you. So yeah, and that's too many people. Like, honestly, thinking about it, I kind of wish I did remember all the signs I talked to because most of the people I actually remember talking to are pretty much all the same signs. So yeah, I'm finna write some names down real quick so I don't miss anything and try to think of what sign so-and-so was. So yeah, we finna do that real quick. And then we get the video started. Gina, you should have had that be done before you were recording. It don't matter though, because when I edit, it's gonna seem like I ain't go nowhere. Alright. I don't got all day to be thinking about this. But I think I got most of the signs that I've talked to. We could go down the list. Okay, so we'll go down the list first, and if I so have happened to have, then yes. You know, I really don't want to bring up signs that I didn't talk to, but so first we got Capricorns. No, I've never talked to Capricorn. They say Virgos and Capricorns are compatible. I've never been able to put this to the test. I had a crush on someone that I know is a Capricorn, which is weird because Jala used to bully me in middle school, but he's just so handsome that I guess I didn't care. But I've clearly never talked to him, and I never would because you bullied me, meanie. But yeah. You know, he was a Capricorn. Can't say much because I don't know. Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. So in my video where I dated an older guy, Mr. Wells, Fargo, he was an Aquarius. And he was the first Aquarius I've ever talked to. And for whatever odd reason, like the following year, I've talked to so many Aquarius, like a good 10 people, like seriously. And it was so close together. And like me, if we talk, one of the first questions I'm finna ask is, when's your birthday? Because I need to know, like, even we trying to be friends, anything, I just need to know somebody's sign. Like, raise your hand if you had ever been asked your sign by Gorgina. You're going to raise your hand. You're watching the video right now and you know me. You're raising your hand because I probably asked you before. I just need to know. So, yeah, it didn't get to the point where I ever was like, oh my God, your Aquarius blocked. But it should have got to that point because the patterns was similar for every relationship. Like, me and Aquariuses don't work out. Their emotional intelligence is not strong enough for me. Like, I'm not a sensitive person. Okay, I'm a sensitive person. That might be my Scorpio rising. I'm a sensitive person. So Aquarius is also aloof. Like, Aquarius don't be can. Things that I find serious, Aquarius don't find serious. And another thing I noticed from most of these Aquarius was me finding things so serious and them not finding things serious. They just be like, girl, shut up, you're annoying, you're irritating, you're doing too much. Like, we just couldn't get along. We couldn't. I've only talked to one Aquarius who was kind of understanding and cool, but that relationship couldn't work out because he was just so busy. And I'm not an attention whore, but especially during the talking stage, I need you to be talking to me every day, like every day, faithfully. And he was a terrible texter, all that. Couldn't deal with it. So I've never had sex with an Aquarius, so we can't rate that. But me and Aquarius just don't work out. It sucks because I like Aquarius, especially like females. I think Aquariuses are just very smart. They're very, very. I like their attitude, their vibe. They're self-assured. They're cool people, but I guess for whatever reason, I just can't like be in a relationship with you because you don't fit the needs of Gina. Like, you don't do it for me. You too mean. You too distant. You too cold. Aquarius is so cold. And I'm very warm when I want to be. So, let's see. Out of a 10, I give Aquarius like a 4. Cause I have no good stories about any of these Aquarius. And like I'm telling y'all, it was so many Aquarius that kept coming my way. And none of it did anything for me. Like, no. 4. Pisces. I've also talked to a couple of Pisces, maybe more than I remember, but I do remember 2. I remember 2 that were Pisces. They both had the same issue, which I notice is a Pisces trait, so that's why I'm bringing it up. They are very friendly. Too friendly. Now, so there's 2 Pisces in particular that I've talked to. See if I can come up with some nicknames real quick. Okay, one we're going to call Duck. And the other we're going to call Jordan, because he may or may not used to have like every Jordan that exists. So, Duck and Jordan. I went to school with both Duck and Jordan, and I talked to both of them while I was in school, high school. Like I said, they too friendly. Like, and me, I do not do friendly dudes. I don't even really like friendly friends, because to me, I feel like if you too friendly with everybody, like, I don't really trust people like that, because you cannot get along with everyone. You cannot be so nice to everyone. You cannot be up in everyone's face. Like, to me, that just give off fake. They give up too much. And most people that are so friendly, they tell all their business to everyone. They tell everyone else's business. Like, a friend to all is a friend to none. And that's a really Pisces thing. Pisces are very friendly people. And they just, once again, watch my other videos about the zodiac signs. I kind of already explained it. I'm not the biggest fan of Pisces. I think I know like one Pisces personally that I like. But even if I think about it, she's just like, like I went to school with her. She kind of was that very nice type person. She still is a very nice person. So, once again, just not my cup of tea. No beef, no shade. But Pisces are not my cup of tea. And especially to potentially be in a relationship with one, I don't think I could ever do that, because no. So Duck in particular was such a whore that one day I kissed him on his cheek. He wiped it off because he went to go be around and up in a bunch of other girls' faces. Like, he was turned off. And I had a class with Duck. He would always be trying to be up in my face like like that I'm his boo or something like that. But he would also be flirting with other girls in the same classroom. Like, no, it's just such Pisces behavior. Then Jordan, supposedly, I feel like the whole time I was talking to him, he had a girlfriend. And I feel sad for this girl, because one guy also had a class with Jordan, and he was talking to 2 other girls in that same class. One of them, which was my friend, which me, Jordan, his friend, happened to have, we always making out with each other. And that was kind of fun, because this particular friend I do find attractive, so. Yeah, but the only reason that little threesome kissing thing happened because Jordan was not my man. Like, just him being okay with that proves to me that me and Jordan can never be in a relationship. Jordan has wanted and tried to have sex with me. I've been to his house before. And a couple of years ago, we happened to run into each other. I was walking home from my first job. He was like, "Hey, it's you." And I'm like, "Oh, it's you." And it happened to be his birthday. So I guess he was expecting to get some birthday. But I didn't give it to him because you're not my man. I don't feel like giving it to you. I don't. But yeah, Pisces are cool. I love their personalities. They fun. And once again, Pisces are a water sign. So they are more sympathetic to someone that's sensitive like me. And Jordan in particular, me and Duck never really had a lot of like personal conversations. But me and Jordan, honestly, truthfully to be told, could potentially had a good relationship. He wasn't such a whore, because we had so many good conversations. We would be on FaceTime a lot. We watched movies together. Like, he was really cool, and he was so handsome. He's a very handsome boy. So, you know, I did like Jordan. It was just like the whole thing for me. Like, I don't do friendly. I just don't. I don't like to share. And both of these 2 were like attractive. Duck kind of, if I'm calling him Duck, he kind of look like a duck, which I've been told before too, because I kind of got lips like that too. So imagine me and Duck had a baby, we had ducklings. Yeah, so they both are attractive, both pretty popular. It just wouldn't have worked out. It wouldn't. But all of my subjectiveness aside, I would give Pisces probably like a 7 out of 10. Like I would be open to trying a relationship with a Pisces, but he would just have to be understanding that you ain't finna be friendly. Like, I know it's in Pisces. I know Pisces love to talk. A Pisces will talk your head off. But you got me. Just talk to me, baby boy. Thank you. So Taurus would be the next sign. Unfortunately, no, I've never, that I recall, had anything with any Taurus men or women. Well, I'm not even really including women in this because although I'm bisexual, I've yet to actually have a relationship with a woman. I've talked to one girl before. I don't remember her sign was, but yeah, I never really had anything serious with any woman. So this is really just gonna be strictly men. But Taurus, no Taurus. Which once again, people say Virgos and Taurus are compatible. Maybe because we're both Earth signs. Maybe that's what it would be. But I cannot speak on it because, no. I also don't even really have that many Taurus friends. Like, what's up with that? I know Taurus, and I think Taurus seem like cool people. So, you know, just never happened. Probably never will because, you know, the relationship I'm in right now, I don't think I want to be in another one after. I don't think so. Darn it. I done skipped Aries. Silly. But no, I've never with an Aries, so that's probably why they got skipped. I did have a particular Aries who liked me. I don't know. Like, he really was just trying to have sex with me. It was so annoying. Like, but besides him, no, I've never done nothing or known for Aries that I could recall. But my OG celebrity crush, Mr. Quavo Honcho, is an Aries, so. In my mind, I was with an Aries, but that's about it. I remember one time I took this little quiz, and it was like, what sign should you marry? And I got Aries. Y'all, I was so pressed, because I was like, oh, me and Quavo finna get married! Yes! But once again, that's all fantasy. Never had no experiences with. Next is Gemini, and it is currently Gemini season. Yay! And the only Gemini I ever been so fortunate to come across romantically is my current partner. His birthday just passed. Happy belated birthday. And so yes, we are currently together. So I ain't gonna say too much, but I have learned that I don't think I'm compatible with Geminis. I've honestly read and seen so many tweets. I've seen TikTok. I've seen a lot of things about Geminis and Virgos. And yeah, it just, we are so similar that we're different. And I'm gonna put this little TikTok in that a friend actually sent me because she's also in a relationship with Gemini. She's a Virgo. She sent me this little TikTok, so I'm just gonna put that in there real quick because yes.
Okay, I get it. You're both ruled by Mercury. But where Virgo critiques, Gemini ridicules. Sure, you'll have some great conversations, but eventually, Gemini will find Virgo's pernickety approach to everything exasperating.
Thing with my current relationship, once again, I ain't about to give y'all so much tea, because we good over here at the end of the day. But, yeah. We both are... Like said, we're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is a planet of like the mind. So Geminis and Virgos are very smart, but we think on a higher level than typical people. And so we are calculated, we are cynical, and we always got something to say. And Virgos and Geminis, sometimes we're not really good with our delivery and how like the tone and cadence of how we say things. So just imagine all the dumb, petty arguments that a Gemini and a Virgo will have with each other. Just think about all the overthinking and the overanalyzing of little small things, the pettiness. But we're both very stubborn. We both think we're right. Like, being with a Gemini is kind of being with a Virgo. The only difference is I think Geminis are more cool and laid back in comparison to a Virgo. Like, a Virgo is going to be a little more in their feelings. When a Gemini is kind of like ready to let it go, they'll let it go. And yeah, it's cool. We do have very great conversations because once again, both ruled by Mercury. We're very smart, and we just I don't know. We just like up here. Like Virgos and Geminis are up here, while all the other signs are down there. Like we are very much them people. But you know, when a goat with another goat, they're gonna bump horns. Like that's just what it is. And yeah, we ain't Capricorns, but we the goats. We're the best. So it's just a lot of alpha energy from the both of us, especially me. I'm a very alpha female. I'm very aggressive. I don't fall back. If I feel a certain type of way, if I think I'm right, I'm standing on that. And my partner, he's the same way. It's a lot. It's a lot. Once again, I'm not here to complain about my relationship because I enjoy my relationship. I love my relationship. It's very exciting. Keeps me on my toes. But do he get under my skin and on my nerves? Yes, he do. But I love him regardless. And honestly, would I ever try a Gemini again? No, I wouldn't. But if I was to give him a rating, he gets a 10 out of 10 because I love him dearly. But if I'm being, once again, I'm being objective, for me, a Gemini is like a 5 out of 10. It depends. It depends on the mood. Because Geminis, they are twins. And they have their two moods. And it depends on what twin I'm dealing with one day. Evil twin. Got them back equal then. No, I don't recall any Cancer men. I love Cancer, so I said this before in my other videos. I love Cancer, so I would assume me and a Cancer would get along well because Cancers are very sensitive. They're very, very sweet people. And I've heard of Virgos and Cancers are compatible for each other, so. Moneybag and Ari are a Virgo and a Cancer. And yeah. If you notice, like, it's really quick. Since Moneybag's been with Ari, I feel like she's kind of softened him up and really been teaching him about love. And I know something about us Virgos that we're hard to love. And it's hard for us to open up. So I feel like that's why Cancers are good for Virgos, because they're soft people. They're open. And they will bring that to a Virgo and teach a Virgo to let their walls down. And every Virgo has like 20 walls up. So, yeah, I think me and a Cancer would be good. But, you know, just never happened to personally experience it. But shout out to you, Cancer. Your season is up next. And if you a Cancer, shake your body. Because you a dancer. I'm a Cancer. Body built. Whatever Sweetie said in the song. Y'all know that's about to be all y'all captions. Don't play with me. Alright, so next is Leo. That I know of, I've only been with one Leo. Oh, I forgot to even telling y'all about the sex. But that's because I didn't have sex with any of these signs until Gemini. 10 out of 10 for the sex. Why you think I'm still here? JK. But yeah. So Leos. One thing about Leos, they love themselves. And this is definitely what I've noticed from this person. I was like a second thought all the time. And another thing about Leos, Leos are not the ones to want to be tied down. Like, I don't know. Leos are just not settlers. Or even if they do settle down, trust me, it won't last for long. Like, look at Jennifer Lopez. So yeah, no, we were not compatible. I'm not needy, but I like to have you with me. And the thing about me is, I'm a silent needy person. Like, I'm not gonna tell you I want you around, but I'm gonna be thinking it. And if you're not already doing it, I'm just like, oh, well, dang, why he not around? But I'm not going to say it to you. I'm a very passive-aggressive person. Not a good trait of mine, but I'll keep a lot of things in my mind and overthink it and like make me upset, but not tell the person what they doing is wrong. But yeah, Leos are just, everyone knows Leos. They're the lion. They're the center of attention. Showboats, like... I find all that attractive. I love confidence. I love someone that just, demands and commands attention. But for my man, it's like, is the attention I'm giving you enough? Which is always the question with Leo. Like, is my love enough for you? Because I just feel like it doesn't matter. Like, I always feel like a second thought. And they're liars. That's why they're lions, because they're always lying. Like, he lied so much over stupid stuff, stupid lies, stuff that I would know was a lie and still just be like, okay, whatever. Like, I give Leos, just from this one particular person, yes, Leos, he's about to ruin it for you all. I give it like a 4 out of 10, because like, I hate liars, and I hate like feeling like I'm not appreciated. And this particular person, I would do so many sweet things, and I made myself so available to them, and it never seemed to matter. It's just like I was really wasting my time and my energy and my heart. I'm a Virgo. We have a huge heart. Read my shirt. It says, responsible, humble, and organized. Oh, I thought it said something about having a good heart. But yes, Virgos, we have a good heart. Like, we are humble. And we are just very honest, good people. So I can't do the Leo and all the games and the lion and the show, the extra, like, no. Ain't work out. But I did have sex with this particular Leo, and it was good. So Leos are good lovers. Sexually. But was he a good lover for all my other needs? Hell no. So next is Virgo. I actually have talked to a Virgo. I also have sex with this person. And sex, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. The relationship, we weren't in a relationship. We honestly just had sex. And I think the sex was so good because me and him had a lot of tension between us, because we're both Virgos. And if you know anything about a Virgo, we sarcastic and we are smart asses. Like, our mouth is it's cut. It's quick. So whatever I gave him, he gave me back. And I love that. Like, I love someone that's going to go back and forth with me, which is also why me being for Gemini works. Because it's like, okay, I don't like no man that is like quiet and laid back, which is like Aquarius is. They too whatever about everything. Like, I ain't toxic. Okay, maybe I am, because I like some sting, some ting, I'm a messy holder there for drama sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Especially with a man, because I don't know, that turns me on. Sometimes arguing literally turns me on. Like, we could be arguing the whole time, and I'm just sitting there like, I tear my ass up. Beat my... So, yeah. We always had something smart to say to each other. And that was like the gist of our relationship. We were both very much Virgos. Virgos are very smart. We're quick. And, yeah. Could a relationship worked out? Possibly, yeah, I think so. But I probably had to put my hands on him. Because after a certain point, I need you to shut up. And once again, Virgos, we always think we right. And Virgos don't really like to give in. Honestly, I learned how to give in from my current relationship. Because I just never was the type that's going to shut up and let somebody have it. But the relationship I'm in right now is more important than me being right. So I've learned how to just be like, okay. But back then, when I was dealing with this Virgo, I was not that girl. So, and he was not that dude. So I think the only thing that made us shut up was having sex. Honestly. Because they know every way we was going to shut up. So, Virgos, I give Virgos a 7 out of 10. We difficult. We are very difficult, and I just know I would not have the energy for it. But you know, Virgos are the best. But do I want to be with one? No, probably not. Oh, Libras. So, like I mentioned in my very first breakup video, he was a Libra, and the reason he broke up with me was some Libra bull. He wanted to be free, and just like Pisces, Libras are some freaking hoes. But Libras are the type of hoes that want you to come to them. Like, a Libra is not going to just spread their seed everywhere, but they will let other people plant their seeds on them. That probably was a stupid analogy. I don't even know what that means. But, yeah. Libras are not the ones seeking the attention like a Pisces. But Libras are... like, I don't know, Libras are very charming people. They're very charismatic. So I feel like a Libra is just naturally going to get attention, especially if you are an attractive Libra. So, yeah, once again, I don't do the sharing. I don't really like an out there partner. I like a more low key. And is there such thing as a low key Libra? Like, let me know. Like, Libras naturally command attention. They have one of the best personalities of all 12 signs. Libras are up there in terms of personality. So how could you not fall in love with Libra? It's so easy. Like, even if you're not attractive, the personality of a Libra will make you fall in love with them. They're very funny. They're gregarious. They're like, Libras are just great people. Like, which, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with no man that everyone else is feeling the vibe from. No, I'm not doing that. I was trying to do it though, but this Libra, he didn't even want me to do it. He knew that he was the man. Like, watch the video. I told y'all, like, you know, he was on a football team and everything. Like, he already knew he was that dude. So why would he want to settle down? Exactly. A Libra ain't finna do that. So, hold on, I got my little notes right here. No, yeah, I never done anything with any, well, I've had sex with a Libra. Sex was terrible. I'm just gonna cut it off right there. It was so terrible, I lied and said I didn't feel good because I just didn't want it to continue anymore. Like, it probably didn't last more than 2 or 3 minutes. No. But then, I'm not gonna say that all Libras, because I've heard the Libras are, you know, they do that sex thing. That's what I've heard. That Libra was not doing it. Mine was in the back of a car and stuff. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But for sex right now, just from the one Libra I've been with, I gotta give y'all a 2. Wasn't feeling it. Lil Durk is a Libra. And just from his music, it sounds like he be pointing that thing down. So like I said, might not be a Libra thing. Cardi B is also a Libra. Seems like she be pointing that thing down. So I'm not saying Libras are trash to sex. I just happened to have sex with a trash Libra. Or maybe that situation was trash. Also, I don't know, this particular Libra, there was no chemistry, which is weird. Because I had a crush on this person for a really long time. But when it actually came down, I didn't even want to kiss him. I'm like, I wasn't feeling nothing. It was so weird because I thought I liked this person. But like I said, it's the personality. Libras have such a great personality. So, yeah. There was no chemistry at all. So, but overall, I would give Libras like a good 6 out of 10 because even like football from my previous video, our relationship was kind of cool. We had good talks. That Libra I happened to have sex with was a friend, and he's always been a great friend. But once again, when it came to trying to make the friendship more, it was no chemistry. Like I realized, oh, I don't even really like you like that. No, like I didn't even want to kiss him. He tried to kiss me. I said, just have sex with me. He had sex with me. I'm like, just stop everything. Let's not. Scorpio. It's crazy, y'all. I've talked bad about Scorpios for a very long time in my life because they are toxic. Justin learned a couple of months ago that I am a Scorpio rising. So when I think back about my own toxicity, my own toxicness, I understand that because this whole time I was a Scorpio. And all the things that I would talk about Scorpios for and get on their butt, I realized I've done the same to others. Romantically and in friendships. Like, I apologize. If you've ever been personally victimized by Gorgina Gorge, raise your hand. You? You too? You? Well, look, I'm sorry. I didn't understand myself, but knowing now, I'm more aware of my Scorpio traits, and I will try to be less toxic. Try. But yes, Scorpios are so toxic that I can remember and recall. I've had relations with 2 Scorpios, Rufus and my ex. They've been talked about a lot on my channel. Do they deserve it? No, but they have. So catch up, watch some videos. Now, Rufus in particular was never as bad as my ex. And I hope I never come across someone that could be as bad as my ex. Just watch my video about my toxic relationship. That was about him. And yes, he was a Scorpio. And it was hell. And let me just real quick explain what the issues with Scorpios is. They are so passionate. Very passionate. Which, once again, I see these traits in myself. That's why it makes so much sense that I am a Scorpio rising. But so passionate that whatever you're feeling, you are feeling it at an 100. So when a Scorpio loves you, they love you so hard, you feel like you just feel encompassed by all this love. But the moment you hurt a Scorpio, and it could be the smallest thing, like the littlest things can set a Scorpio off. And once that happens, you are now dancing with the devil. Like, Scorpio is the most vindictive, evil, ruthless people ever. And all that passion just fuels that flame, and it's violent, it's ugly. And no. So once again, me, I am a triggering person. I can be. Because I kind of require a lot. And like I said, I'm passive aggressive. So I don't say how I feel. But I act shady. And I could get under a person's skin quite easily. I probably could, especially romantically. So just ticking off a Scorpio, I know it's going to get ugly. Like I said, I experienced it. Worst relationship of my life. And for that, I have to give Scorpios a 3 out of 10. I don't know if I would ever try to be with a Scorpio again. And yeah, like I said, Rufus was never as bad as my ex, but he was just like kind of aggressive in a way too, that it was like, I feel like potentially he would have hurt me if I allowed it to ever get to that point. Because like, if you watch my video about how I almost lost my virginity, he damn near was gonna rape me. Like, no. I will avoid Scorpios at all costs when it comes to romantic relationships. Never again. Sex. I've had sex with both of these people that I previously just named for Scorpios. And they talk so much about Scorpio sex. I was wondering, where was it? Where? Because it was not given for neither of them. Both of them was small. It was, So, unfortunately, Scorpios, I'm sorry. I know y'all got the name for being the panty droppers, but I happen to be with Scorpios and made me pick my panties back up. Literally. So, I'm going to give them a 3 out of 10 for sex, too. So, our last sign is Sagittarius, which I always say, I love Sagittarius. I really do. However, I don't think I could be in a compatible relationship with a Sagittarius. You can read about Sagittarius and Virgos are not compatible, and here's why. Sagittarius are very free people. They like to be busy. They are also very chatty people. They are just what, as Virgos, we don't do. Virgos are reserved. Virgos are chill. Virgos are more sedimentary and kind of like homebody types, whereas Sagittarius are let's go party types. So no, I don't think that will work out. Like, no, I don't think so. But I never really been in a relationship with Sagittarius. I was for a day with one Sagittarius, and the reason I broke up with him after a day was because of some Sagittarius stuff that he just was like too. Wait a minute. That's not even no Sagittarius niggas. So one thing about Sagittarius, they gonna let you have it. Like, Sagittarius are, they cunty. Like, they gonna talk their ish. So the reason I broke him wasn't even because he was a Sagittarius. He just was, which is not a Sagittarius trait. But once again, just glad it didn't happen, because it wouldn't have worked out. This person has actually been for Virgo before, and their relationship did not work out. So, pretty sure with me, it probably been the same issues, because Sagittarius and Virgo we just not made for each other. I don't think so. So, yeah. Besides that, I've had sex with a Sagittarius. But besides, like, me and him never really had much conversations or nothing for me to really talk about the potential relationship. But things I did pick up with him that were kind of like, I don't know, he kind of scared me. Like, he just seemed kind of like the type that would lock you in his room and keep you in there for weeks and no one knows where you were. Like, something about him was very dark, which I don't know if it's a Sagittarius thing, but a lot of people say Sagittarius are toxic. I have so many Sagittarius friends, but I don't get toxic from none of them. Like, I don't think they're toxic, but I do think that they are not someone I would particularly date. Sagittarius happen to be cheaters too. Lil Baby, Jay-Z, and Offset are all Sagittarius. So maybe they like to cheat too, which might be why a lot of people think they're toxic. Because once again, that's like Sagittarius. They kind of have the same trait as Leos. Like, but once again, Leos are doing it for a self-absorbed reason. Leos can't stay still because they're self-absorbed. But the Sagittarius, they don't stay still because they get bored easily. Like, for you to be for Sagittarius, you really got to be someone that's going to keep them interested. You got to be on their wavelength, or it's just not going to work out. And once again, I know me as a Virgo, I could be to myself so much that I know that Sagittarius is gonna be like, all right, girl, you gotta get out of here because clearly you don't want it, so someone else is gonna want it. So yeah. So I'm gonna give Sagittarius a 6 out of 10, which once again might be kind of biased. I do love Sagittarius. Y'all know Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. I love Sag. So yeah, they are cool people, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I could work out in a relationship with a Sagittarius. So that was the end of the video. I tried to make it organized. So those were all 12 signs, or all the signs that I actually can say something about. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I love thinking about astrology. I love talking about astrology. So suggest some more astrology videos you would like me to do. So we just did relationships with a sign. You can ask me about friendships with signs, because, you know, I have friends of different signs. We could talk about that. I told y'all to give me ideas, but I just gave myself an idea. So stay tuned for that. And or any other videos you want to see, comment down below. Tell me your sign. Tell me the best sign you've been with, the worst sign you've been with, best sex from a sign, worst sex from a sign you haven't got to try dating, but you will be interested in dating. Did you agree with anything I said in this video? And you know what? Have you ever been for Virgo? What's your opinion of us? Because a lot of people be going in on us Virgos. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, we be deserving it because we are difficult people. Virgos are not the easiest to love. It takes the right person to properly love and deal with a Virgo. So please tell me your Virgo survival stories down below. I love to hear people experience it with Virgo because I just be like, is that what people be thinking when they messing with me? And I'll be like, yup. That's exactly how it is. And I'm sorry. I can't help that I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo 2 times over. Look, that's just what you're going to get. I love being a Virgo, though. So, yeah. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video from this gorgeous Virgo. And above all else, you stay gorgeous, too. See you on the next video. Bye.